members of the press. My name is Wanjiku Thiga. I'm the national youth leader for the DCP party. This is the leading opposition party in this country. And my compatriot, Mr. Kawanjiru, and I, we know that we were held because this was a political persecution, because this state and this regime cannot stand people who speak decent, who boldly say one term. And it's very unfortunate that this state, led by President Ruto, had assured Kenyans as he took presidency that he's going to tolerate each and every person in this country. True democracy protects dissent. Therefore, it is unfortunate that Kahawa Law Courts, it's full of young people. And these young people, we are always coming here after every 2 weeks. Mr. President, why are you wasting our time? At the backdrop of high unemployment cases, young people, especially those who are captured and are charged by terrorism cases, they no longer have jobs. Some are in school, so that means that every 2 weeks they get to miss classes. Some of them are missing their cards and their exams. Is this what you promised young people? Instead of listening to young people and what they're saying, instead of forging a path towards reconciliation and towards bettering the country today, why do you keep taking 10 steps backwards every single time? We want to hear you talk about manufacturing industries that will create employment opportunities for young people. We want to hear you speak about how you make health better, how you make student funding model better. But don't worry, 2027, DCP is going to take this government, and we are going to offer reparations to every young person. I know the young people who are here, they will sue this country. They will sue the state for wasting their time, for wasting their resources. Every 2 weeks, young people ni kupigia watu simu, kukopa fare, kuja Kahawa Law Courts. And it's unfair, and there's nothing we get to hear. It's only being pushed to mentions and mentions because there is no case. There are no case. Mr. Kalsongo, let us go. Let young people go. Let us continue to further and better our lives. And yet you've refused to even make our lives better, even when we've asked you to. All you've done is to abduct us and kill us. All you've done is to just plunder resources of this country. Na tumesema ni one term. Utaenda nyumbani.
Let the people go.
Let the people go. Kawanjiru, I'm a leader, and I'm a leader in youth in Kiambu and the whole country. In the party of DCP, my party leader is Rigathi Gachagua. Nimekuja hapa kwa sababu mimi niliambiwa sisi na hawa vijana wenye wako hapa, sisi ni terrorist. Sijaiona terrorist ambaye anaota jua, sijaiona terrorist ambaye anajileta kotini, na sijaiona terrorist mwenye anatafuta fare anakuja kuhukumiwa na terrorist. Kama angekuwa terrorist wakati walitupea sisi cash bill, tungekuwa tumepotea. Lakini all these young people here hawako kazi. So mimi nauliza hii serikali yenye inanyanyasa wa Kenya. Hiyo pesa umechukua ya SHA, hivyo mnaitana huko State House, muite hawa vijana muwapee fare mpaka ile siku mtamaliza hii kesi. Hiyo pesa mchukue mlete, muwapee, muakauntie a day they are spending allowed 2,000. Muakauntie hiyo pesa, hata mkipeleka sasa miaka 10 na mnawapea fare, hatuna shida juu sisi si maabusu. Lakini sasa hii ya kutesa hawa watoto, Mr. Kasongo, wewe unalala unaona watoto wanateseka hivi na yani una utu. Imagine ukiona watoto wako wako hapa in the next government. How will you feel? Wacha hii kutuuzia uoga. Especially sisi hatujui inauzwa inaenda kwa supermarket gani, kwa shule gani, ama sijui iko na campus. Hii uoga hatutanunua. Tutasukuma mpaka hii Kenya ikae Kenya ambaye iko na viongozi. Na hao matapeli wote umeleta hapo, hao ndio tutaleta kwa hii koti. In the coming 2027, kuna watu watasimama kwa hii mbao. They are the real terrorists. Sasa hatujui ama watoto wetu wa Kenya ama watafanya mtihani. Wamekula pesa ya shule. Na nimesema kadhaa na ninasema, ukiona mtu yeyote ananyanyasa watoto, huyo hana manufaa kwa hii nchi na kwa hii dunia. Anastahili kuwa mtu amekufa ama mtu amewekwa gerezani. Kunyanyasa watoto, wengi walifutwa kazi. Some have families. Sisi makazi yetu ilikuwa sisi tunafanya online. Huwezi fanya, walichukua simu, hawataka kukurudishia. Hii simu kwani umeletewa huko State House unafanya nini nazo? Hatujui. Hata sasa sisi tunashindwa tutaenda wapi? Hao watoto wengine shule wameambiwa watalipit. Wengine walifungiwa manyumba wamerudi kwa wazazi. Kwani huna haya wewe? Huna haya na unajua ukweli hakuna kesi. Wewe kazi yako tu ni kutufanyisha ile wa minyonyo. Ile wa minyonyo. Umefanya Kahawa Law Court, a court that was respected by the whole world. Imekuwa kama nursery school. ECD hapa, kila mtu anakuja tu. Hawa watoto hawangejua hapa. Wao machache wewe William Ruto, sisi tunasema bado ni one term. Kwanza mimi sipanduki, hawa watoto hawatapanduka. Na tutakuja kupiga kura tukisema hiyo ya president iko wapi? Ni ya one term. Asanteni sana.
Mutemi. I'm a security and counterterrorism expert, and I want to talk to the impact of having these charges. I want everyone to understand, every Kenyan to understand, that even if these cases are dropped today, the impact and the damage has already been done, and it is permanent. I want you to remember that this is not something new. What this current government has done is an escalation. But since colonial times, we've seen the weaponization of laws against dissent, political dissent. When our forefathers were fighting for independence, they were criminalized. They were called terrorists. And those are the charges that were brought to them. Follow all those families of the Mau Mau people. Today, fourth or fifth generations later, you will find that the poverty, the stain of criminalization follows those people. So the charge of terrorism that you're seeing on these young people, whether they're from Kiambu, whether they're from Matu, whether they're from Nairobi, we still have young people. We have up to 59 young people who are still in custody today. We are going into the 3rd month. We have 3 Burundian citizens who are here because they thought Kenya is a safer country than them with what is going on. They are in custody because no Kenyan wants to come out and give surety on people who are being charged by the state with terrorism. The lives that are impacted are not just the 70 young people who came to court today. It's their families, it's their future children, because even when the cases are dropped, somewhere when they're trying to get certificates of good conduct, when you Google their names online, you see the Republic versus their names. And that is something that is going to be very difficult. So it is important that we emphasize that we need accountability. We need accountability for a government that has actually begun dismantling hard work, years of hard work of keeping Kenya safer, keeping the globe safer. Kenya is a strategic country when it comes to fighting terrorism. Regionally, we are the ones who keep the world safe because we process terrorists. We have resources on behalf of other countries that go into surveillance. So what happens when we flood the surveillance system with Kamaus and Joroges and Mutuas who have nothing to do with terrorism? We have literally muddied the waters and made our country less safe. So it's really, really imperative that we all call upon our leaders who are abstaining to talk about this issue in parliament, who are refusing to call for accountability. Every young person you've seen here has an MP, has an MCA. Where are all those leaders? We all need to hold the government accountable. It's not an issue of just young people. We have some of the people who are in court who are 61 years. They were caught, arrested and charged as maandamano people. We have students who are sitting exams this year. They're refusing to go to school because everyone is calling them a terrorist, and they still have to come to court. So this is something that should capture the attention of everybody who cares about security and national security and global security. Thank you very much. I'll hand over to Shakira.